It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Browns, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. And they will be led out by the former Clemson Tiger stepping in as their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up on.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing now from the gun. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They bring Judy in motion. Back to the air one more time. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. 3rd and 5. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Cleveland. They bring Judy in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Watkins motioning over. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he got past of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Now, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense. And they're running back, set to go once more. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and as you see, coming into the week, ranks right up there with the leaders in rushing touchdowns. That's over the middle and caught by Jeudy. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is caught down the field. It's worthy. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Hill brought in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a second down and 8. They bring Judy in motion. Here now, 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Tyreek now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes back, working the right side, taken in by Rice. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's complete to Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Mahomes now to throw again. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
15 yards to go.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wiley. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He's spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So we've reached halftime here at Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. One of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the Browns' 23-yard line.
You have a tight end motioning left here. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Motion man is Rice. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and You can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side caught by his running back.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down. They'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
3rd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. They bring a tight end in motion left. On second down, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. That's complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Watkins motioning over. Back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and caught by Jeudy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick to the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. Big play coming up. This is third down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. the Chiefs offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Once again, it's Pacheco. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Motion man is Rice. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.